Welcome to the fourth video in our mindfulness series. Today we will be looking at how people generally identify themselves and how that affects everything really. And typically there are two main philosophies that people follow. One is what is the materialistic way of identifying ourselves, that we only have one lifetime, that we are material beings, and basically the goal then is also material, and it's a very short-term goal. And the other one is that we are actually spiritual beings having a material experience, that we do exist before this lifetime began and that we will continue to exist after this lifetime ends. And so basically we can observe in this world that most people are living their lives as if this is the only life they have. Most people have adopted their worldview that we are material beings and therefore pursue material things and having material experiences. And if we indeed only exist temporarily and everything is finished at the time when this body ends, then this of course makes complete sense, because it doesn't make much sense to try to pursue longer term goals if there is not enough time to attain those goals. And but we need to consider, if we continue to exist after the duration of this body, then this would dramatically change the reality of our existence. Rather than the current life being everything, it would just be a tiny chapter in what would be a very long and perhaps eternal existence. So if I do exist beyond the current experience, this gives rise to many questions. For example, does it make sense? Do I really want to spend all my time and energy to achieve things which I will not be able to take with me when this body ends? And does it make sense to place all of my focus on temporary and passing goals and experiences? If I do exist eternally, is there an eternal function and purpose that is different from what I'm doing now? And if there is such an eternal function for all living beings, is there something that I can do now that brings me closer, moves me towards this eternal function, being more in harmony with this eternal function? So these are questions which many of us probably don't consider very often, but if we want to have more fulfillment and happiness in our lives, it is essential that we actually understand more about our identity. This understanding then can serve as a foundation for everything else that we will be considering and looking at in connection with mindfulness and happiness. Thank you very much.